常说他很厉害，他曾经2次击败九安娜，他也是一个非常谦虚、非常好学的。我看他在那个社交媒体上也在练咏春，对他也在学中国的功夫，所以对我觉得他也是非常值得尊重。我觉得我们2个人都是武者，然后都是互相切磋嘛。我觉得就是中国有句古话就说的是不打不相识，打成一片嘛。就是有时候打不是说是打，我们真的是有敌意的。我们打的话，我们才能更好的去了解对方、认识对方，对，然后以武会友。
I've been thinking about fighting Weili ever since I lost the belt, and she became the champion. So I believe that I'm destined to be the best. I believe that I was given this gift to be the best. What I bring to the table is, man, it's something else. And when you stand in front of it, it's just different. And when you feel it, you know, you ask anybody that has fought me before and they'll tell you.
Get ready, 'cause here we go! Here I go, I'm chipping in! Total war, I'm chipping in! K6 full, I'm chipping in! Kill them all! Not backing down! Never backing down! Ooh.
Hey Fight fans, welcome back to Casuals. I'm Alec, alongside me is co-host Carlos, and in this video we're previewing UFC 261 co-main event, Zhang Weili versus Rose Namajunas. Let's get into it. So Zhang Weili is the favorite, minus 190, and Rose Namajunas is the underdog, plus 160. Based on those odds alone, Carlos, what do you think about this?
I think the odds are correct. I think Zhang Weili is a very strong champion. She's shown us in the last 2 championship fights against Jessica Andrade and Joanna Jędrzejczyk that she has a lot of power. She can take hits. She's precise. That she's just a great champion. And as far as Rose, you know, we've seen her in her past few fights, and she's great as well. When she was champion, and when she took down Joanna the first time, and the rematch as well, Rose Namajunas' boxing is crisp. Her footwork crisp, and it hasn't really had to worry a lot about takedown. Now, when she fought Jessica, she was fighting a different animal compared to Joanna. Jessica is a bulldog. She is a blitzer. And even in that fight early on, she was able to defend herself well and set up Jessica with some good combos. Unfortunately, though, brute force took over, and Andrade picked up Rose and slammed her on her head, which ended up in a KO. And then even then, in the rematch against Andrade with Rose, it was a close fight. Rose still came out in the beginning strong, crisp, landed all the combinations she needed to. But towards the end, Andrade was taking over. Felt like Rose was getting tired in that fight, and she was getting absolutely tagged in the 3rd round. If that was set up as a 5-round fight, I had a feeling that Andrade would have eventually took over and finished Rose. So far as Rose's chances against Zhang in this fight, just what needs to be seen is how is she going to improve in her stand-up game? I mean, really, or rather her cardio. Is she going to be able to outlast Zhang's power punches? Because Zhang, she's also a crisp boxer, crisp kickboxer. She's going to land her shots, and she has power. Zhang Weili made Jessica Andrade look like she didn't belong in the octagon that night. She manhandled her, got her in the clinch, kneed her to death practically, and when she's on the ground, she finished her with the TKO. So can Rose withstand that barrage? Because the adversity here is you have an opponent who is just as good a shape as you, if not better, who has more power, who is just as crisp as you are on the feet. So the question is here is, does grappling come into effect here? Does the clinch come into effect here? Are you better at that than her? That remains to be seen, because Zhang in the clinch against Andrade completely took her apart and finished her. So how does Rose withstand the power? Is her chin degrading based on when she got slammed, based on how she was almost finished in the rematch against Andrade? Where is she at? How much she's put into preparation, how good of a shape she's in is a huge factor into this fight. But I do have confidence that she does have the stand up to stand and trade with Zhang. It's just a matter of, can she withstand the barrage, or can she manage distance well and manage enough head movement to avoid the big shots from Zhang? Or how long can you avoid that for, though? Can you avoid that for 5 rounds? Can you survive 5 rounds? Or can you take out Zhang? As far as from what we've seen from Zhang, nobody can take her out, as Zhang is on a 21 fight win streak. She's been winning far beyond, way before she's been in the UFC, and no one's been, what I've seen, even close to taking her out. You know, when she had that absolute banger of a fight against Joanna, which was 2020 fight of the year, by the way, they were standing and trading. They were fighting in the pocket for almost the whole 5 rounds. So she withstood Joanna's best punch, best kick, best everything, best elbow, best spinning back fist. She withstood it all, and she did not falter throughout the fight at all. And she just ate it, just kept trading with Joanna. So is there anybody in that division that can take out Zhang? I don't think so. I think Zhang takes this fight handedly. I think she finishes Rose in the 4th round via TKO stop.
Okay, for the most part, we're on the same page here. Based on Weili's performances, she stands out as a straight savage. What the kids say nowadays, built different. She has great stand-up, hell of a chin, good power. She has the cardio, nice footwork. She can mix it up well for combos as well. My only concern for Weili is on the ground, the takedown defense. As far as her ground game, I haven't seen really too much of it, and Rose has submitted fighters in the past. We'll see how that plays out. I doubt it'll turn into a wrestling match. But on the other side, she's facing Rose Namajunas, which we know she's no slouch whatsoever. She also has good stand-up, decent chin. She's only gone 5 rounds with Joanna Jędrzejczyk. Maybe you heard of her. Also gone the distance with the former champ Jessica Andrade. So she can definitely take a punch. Her cardio is superb. She can hang with them. And fun fact, out of all the underdogs for the title fight Saturday night, Rose isn't too far off the mark. So for the co-main event, I have, on paper, this is a good matchup for Weili. I think Weili wins this round 3 TKO, but don't be surprised if Rose pulls something out of her hat and it's a surprise finish. We'll see how it goes. I can't wait for the fight.
So yeah, I mean, as you can see, we're both pretty much in agreement as far as who's going to take this fight, just deferring on rounds, which Rose is going to be finished. At the same time, you can't underestimate Rose, the great fighter, has a lot of heart, and judging from when she first won the belt, can really surprise people, especially against what seems like an unsurmountable hill to climb. You know, when she fought Joanna was on par to break, or on course to break the executive defense record, which I believe was held by Ronda Rousey, or still held by Ronda Rousey. So there is a chance that she does shock the world and take out Zhang, or at least beat her in a 5-round decision. I think that's probably the best way you can go if you do bet on Rose, is via decision, because I just don't see Zhang being knocked out. She's taken power shots from people who have way more power. She's taken shots for 5 constant rounds, and she's, judging by her camp videos, her workout videos, I mean, she's just in great shape. So, and that's part of the key of withstanding big shots, being in great shape, and she's immaculate. She looks like she's had an exceptional camp, and the same with Rose. Looks like she's had a exceptional camp as well. So those are my thoughts. All right, guys. So that's our takes on the fight. Let us know how you feel. How do you think this fight is going to go down? The comment section below. And if you like this sort of content, like the in-depth analysis that we give you, feel free to like and subscribe. We'd really appreciate it. On top of that, we have a couple social media accounts over here that you can look at, that you can follow us on. We'll post all types of content on there, and obviously you can reach out to us if you have any questions or any suggestions on content you would like to see. Other than that, appreciate you guys watching, and we'll see you guys on the next video. Take it easy. Bye, guys.